We're back. It's Olivia and I.
Hello.
And we're going to be doing the theater tag. This is the third time I've done this, but it's different questions. And it's different answers too, because my answers change about every 6 months.
What was the first show you ever saw?
Well, if we're talking professionally, the first show I ever saw was Wicked, and it was the summer after my freshman year.
I think the first professional show I saw was First Stage in Milwaukee. They did Best Christmas Pageant Ever. I was like really little, and it was my first like real introduction to theater. And because it's a children's theater, they will do question and answer after the show. And I was the last question to be picked. And in my little 3-year-old voice, they saw my hand, and I answered them in this little tiny voice. I really loved your show. And that was my question. I just wanted to let them know that they did a good job, and after that I was hooked. When and how did you first get into theater?
She kind of just explained
yeah,
that.
And Disney. I watched a lot of Disney growing up.
I watched a lot of Disney and musicals growing up. I ran into Wicked on YouTube when I was watching American Girl doll videos one time, and there was an American Girl doll music video of Popular, and then I really liked that song. So then I found more songs from Wicked, and
I never heard this story, and
Oh.
I'm really sad because the American Girl doll thing is kind of the best. First show you fell in love with?
Wicked.
Phantom. Yes, I am that person. Current musical obsession.
Okay, I have several, but my biggest one is Hamilton. I think she would agree.
Not all of it. Pretty much just Philip and Eliza.
I love all of Hamilton, and then last night I fell in love with In the Heights.
Yeah, that too, actually.
And then Finding Neverland and Waitress.
What are your top 5 favorite shows?
Wicked, Matilda, Hamilton, Les Mis, and Phantom.
Definitely Phantom, because that has like everything. Probably the Yeston and Culprit Phantom too, just because everything about that is good. Definitely Ham. Les Mis. One more. Ragtime's pretty good. I like Ragtime. What shows have you been in? What roles did you play?
Okay, well, my list is shorter than hers, so I'll go first. I've only been in 4 shows. I was the Lily in Alice in Wonderland. Go figure. I was a Brainiac and an auditioner in High School Musical. I was a goose and a magpie in Honk. And I was a duck and a queen in Sleeping Beauty.
Maleficent, Sleeping Beauty. Patricia, Crazy for You. If you ever have the chance to audition for Crazy for You and you are a female, I highly recommend auditioning for that role because it is so much fun. Oh, before that, I student directed Annie and Unplugged Christmas. Both of them were great. Shout out to my kids. Before that, I was Tiger Lily and Peter Pan. Before that, I was Ida in Honk. I was nominated for Best Actress in our state, and then I didn't win. But I was nominated, and that's kind of like being nominated for a Tony, but in high school, and it's pretty exciting. I was Belle in Beauty and the Beast. Oklahoma, I was in the ensemble. I was called back for Lori and Ado Annie, though. I was also a freshman, didn't know anything. So, let's see. Before that, and my church did a very short 1-act version of Beauty and the Beast, just called Beauty and the Beast, and it wasn't the Disney one or anything, and I was Beauty for that too, because it was like a biblical parody type thing. It was good though. I was Miss Belle in Fame.
Oh, I saw that.
I was Martha in High School Musical.
Oh yeah, that was good.
And before that, there's like a lot of like church things. Most recent show, and what will you be in next?
So, Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, for both of us.
And whatever my college decides to do.
I think we're doing Music Man. Favorite show you've been in and why?
Okay. I'm gonna say either Honk or Sleeping Beauty because the casts were great. And this one was in it.
Thank you. I can't just pick one. I have to say Honk or Beauty and the Beast. I grew up wanting to play Belle because I was a lot like her, I didn't talk to people. People thought I was weird because I was a girl who liked to read books and I wasn't like fawning over all the boys. No, I just like Ida because she's Ida and she's duck mom. Gotta watch the Honk videos. Those backstage vlogs
Yes.
were perfect.
She's in all of them.
Featuring stupid sophomore me. Top 5 dream roles.
Okay, most of mine start with E or A. So, Ella and Cinderella, Ava Perón in Evita, Angelica Schuyler in Hamilton,
Angelica.
Elphaba in Wicked, and Fontaine in...
You literally just broke your streak.
I know.
Dang it, Fontaine.
Fontaine and Les Mis. I don't know, I don't want to be Eponine because she's too whiny.
When I met her, she was like, I'm gonna be Eponine! And I was like, everyone's gonna be Eponine though.
I like Fontaine.
Because everyone
I
wants
like
to be.
Fontaine's like singing parts better
Yeah, that's true.
though. Yeah.
I'm really cliche. I'm super sorry. Eliza in Hamilton. Belle. Again. Christine. And Phantom or Love Never Died. Oh, I know it's a British show. And I know they'll never do Honk on Broadway because who the heck is gonna go see the musical version of The Ugly Duckling? I know this sounds really awful to say, but if it ever happens, I want to be the original Ida on Broadway because she is me and I am her and I will protect her and all of her babies. Probably Ariel.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Ariel or Jane and Tarzan.
See, 5 is just like too...
5 is not a good number. I need like
5.
27.
Yeah, me too, because
Okay.
I'd love to be Ariel too, so...
Broadway Queen and Broadway King.
Okay, so... Ooh.
Ramin.
Yeah, that's my king. He always will be. Or Aaron Tveit, because I love him.
Yeah.
But Queen, I have several, so... I think Sarah Boggess for both of us.
Yeah, C.
Julie Andrews.
Mm-hmm.
Barbara Streisand.
Pippa.
Yes. Philippa Sue. Idina Menzel. Kristen Chenoweth. Laura Osnes.
Renee.
Leslie Margarita.
Jazzy.
Oh. I love Queen Leslie. She is like, yes.
Basically everyone who's on right now.
Oh, and Patti LuPone, because she was the original Ava, and I love her, so.
Yeah. Yeah, Bernadette.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much everyone, actually. I love, if you do things with the voice that I cannot do, you're probably my queen. Most meaningful musical. I'm gonna say Les Mis. Because I think that has the most life lessons.
Like, don't steal bread, don't build barricades or shoot at people. If you have time to sing a duet after getting shot, you probably had time to get medical help, even though I do realize it was like feudal France. Don't ask strange people to take letters to the love of your life for you because they A, might read your mail, or B, their dad will read their mail. That's always weird. And if you're a dad, this is from the 2012 movie, please don't walk around with your shirt half buttoned because that got super awkward. Because really, like, the first part of the movie, it's like, oh yeah, buff prisoner Jean Valjean. Okay, except then it's the second half of the movie, and I'm pretty sure half of your screen when you watch it is just Hugh Jackman's chest hair. It's super awkward.
I'm gonna say Into the Woods, because there's a lot of life lessons in Into the Woods, like...
Children will listen if you're gonna do, or they'll watch you, and they're gonna like. I was gonna say, as a babysitter, that is not something I've learned. No, but they'll take after you, so
Yes,
you need to know.
this is
You
true.
need to make sure that you're saying the right things and doing the right things. And then, I think we should make Alexander Hamilton learn that lesson. Yeah. Don't talk to strange men that look like Johnny Depp because they might. If Johnny Depp walks up to you and says, "Hi, little girl," run. Yeah. Don't like listen to him. Don't kiss random people in the take woods. mysterious beans and trade them for your cow because you will grow a beanstalk with a giant in your backyard and then it will kill your family. There's a lot of life lessons in this one. Yeah. So I'm saying, I just watched that movie the other day, so yeah.
Fastest quick change you've ever had.
Okay.
Changing into that stupid ball gown in Beauty and the Beast.
Because it wasn't the full one, it was the junior one, so all his dialogue was cut, so when I would have had enough time in the full musical to change, there wasn't enough time in the version I did, and I had like 45 seconds to get into that ball gown and redo my hair, and my hair is going on 4 feet long.
It's either Honk or Sleeping Beauty, because Honk I had like, I think a minute to change from a magpie to a goose, and Sleeping Beauty I had like about a minute to be a duck, so yeah.
It's the most awkward on stage moment.
Okay, well, Gotta say, the most recent one was in Sleeping Beauty when I forgot Manny's crown in the last show.
Did you just awkwardly pet his head? I wasn't on stage for that. I was dead.
That's what Kira did. She just, because I give the crown to Kira and then she gives it to Manny and I forgot it. So
You just awkwardly pet Prince Philip. That's life lesson. Forget your prop. Just the show must go on. Definitely honk. Like the whole thing. The most awkward thing was when I had to wear Heelys because I had to make it look like I was swimming during Hold Your Head Up High. But I don't go off stage from the first. There's Poultry Tale, opening number, Joys of Motherhood, different pre-reprise than Hold Your Head Up High. Ida doesn't go off stage at all.
A, everyone was stuck seeing me. B, there's the very end of Poultry Tale, opening number. It's great, so much energy. You're loving it because it's a fun show. It really is. It's really cute, and you love it. Your characters are all great. And my husband, my husband was supposed to pick me up and do a cradle-like thing, and we were right on the edge of the stage because that's where the leads stand, I guess. If you're important or something, you stand closer to the audience. That's the lesson I learned. And I told him don't drop me because I'm on wheels. There are literally wheels in my shoe. And if you drop me, I'm going to roll into the pit and get stabbed by a sharp instrument. What did he do? He dropped me. And I went rolling. I did not get stabbed by an instrument, but I could have died.
Number one goal, how you plan to achieve it. My goal has nothing to do with theater. I want to be a stay-at-home mom and have a cute family.
Well, I want to get through college and become a music teacher, and then wherever I go from there you go.
Yeah, I want to go to college. That'd be a nice touch. So, if any attractive, rich young men are watching this video and you want a wife,
we're single.
Okay. What's your go-to audition song? True Love's Kiss from Enchanted.
Every single audition I've done Sound of Music songs. Like, I did My Favorite Things, and then I did 16 Going on 17. Yeah.
Those are good songs because everyone knows them, and then it's just like, I know that song, and then they can remember your face by remembering that song, and you know. What do you love about theater? I think the only answer ever is the cast. It's like your second family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm speaking really quietly. Yeah, pretty much you fall in love with your cast and the characters that you play, that other people play, the music, everything about it. Actually, yeah, everything about it's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that a suitable answer?
That's a suitable answer.
Biggest theater pet peeve?
Probably when people are really cocky and they're like, oh my gosh, I am like the best person ever. She knows who I'm talking about.
Okay, so the person that we were talking about that will not be named, she literally looked at me and goes, well, some people just aren't meant for lead roles.
And she just...
And tossed her hair and walked away. And I was like, you're shorter than me. I could sit on you.
And she puts everyone down. And it's just not okay.
And that's my biggest theater pet peeve is probably that, or when people think they know something and they really don't, and then they try to tell you, and you're like, what are you doing? Please don't do that.
Or when people steal like your things like props and hangers and bobby pins.
Community theater is a big thing for this because there's usually more little kids. And if you have important props around little kids, they will touch it and the prop will go missing.
Yeah. Or get broken.
Like when your scepter breaks in the middle of a scene and you have to deal with it.
Yeah, in the middle of a performance.
Mm-hmm. How do you choose the best audition song? Take whatever song I'm obsessed with at the time and sing it.
Or
that, or whichever song I know I'm gonna slay.
Or like pick one that fits the character you're auditioning for.
Okay, so there's like two methods. You either do that one, which I have done before. Actually, there's three. I do not recommend the third one. You can do that one. You can do this one. Or you can do the one that got me cast as a lead once. You pick a song from that musical and you sing the heck out of it before your audition. And you get emotionally attached to it. And you study your character. And then you go in there and you slay that song.
But a lot of directors don't like that.
Yeah, a lot of directors don't like when you do that. So unless you like personally know the director and you know they're okay with people doing that, or they tell you to sing a song from the show to audition with, I don't recommend doing it. Opening night rituals. Probably crying.
Crying? Okay. Well, if it's summer theater and it's hot, I like to do my makeup and hair before I get to there so I can spend the least amount of time in the hot dressing rooms. And then I drink tea with lots of honey.
I don't have any rituals. I'm not like that person who's like,
I have to do this for every single show. I'm gonna have bad luck, and the gods of theater will not smile upon me and I'll never win my Tony. That's not me.
You sounded like Leah Michelle in Glee. Like, seriously.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
You're like Rachel Berry status right now.
Tips for helping with audition nerves.
I think everyone gets nervous with auditions.
Don't think, just do. Actually, that's really bad advice. Don't do that. I don't have any.
Well, don't overthink it.
Don't overthink it.
Because then you might
know what you're doing before you walk into the audition room. Because I've gone into auditions where I'm like, hi, my name is Olivia Najera, and oh, you like that song? Cool, that's what I'll sing. What is the best ending to a musical? This is
In
the
the
last
Heights.
question. Last question. You're gonna say In the Heights?
Yeah.
Would you like to explain that to everyone who hasn't given it a chance?
I don't want to ruin it.
You don't want to ruin it?
Well, it's
Sorry,
just
everyone.
like everything that went bad in that musical turns good.
Did you mean every musical ever?
But like, I don't know. Like, In the Heights is like the best ending to a musical I've ever listened to, in my opinion. But
It's just good.
yeah.
And everyone needs to listen to it. Because Hamilton is not the only good thing.
There will be
Lin has done.
tears, but
I recommend having ice cream and tissues on hand.
Lin-Manuel Miranda knows how to like play with your heart.
I'm pretty sure that man is Satan.
Or Matilda, because she gets away from her abusive parents.
I don't want to answer this question because I don't know. Enjoy the melodrama of the ending to Love Never Dies, because the whole kiss me one last time and then she dies right there. Sorry, spoilers, but I mean, no one likes it anyways, so no one's ever gonna go see it. I really like that a lot. I like the ending to every single Disney one ever. I like the ending of Hamilton a lot. Final answer, Les Mis. Mainly because of the pretty colors in the end of it, and the flag and everything. And it's,
That was the theater tag. So
part 3.
Thank you for watching. Okay, bye.